Alright. It's been too long. I haven't streamed in forever. I need to get back on this shit. Ugh. Have not shaved in a bit, but hey, spot for this is bottom right? I think, yeah, bottom right. Should be good. I'm like trying to think of what it blocks, and it shouldn't be anything too much. Alright, we'll hope this looks good. God, I haven't been live in a while. I'm gonna do my, usual audio test, huh? Let's go. Yeah, let's see. I think my game sounds can be a little low, but that's just, yeah. Alright, so, might have heard the audio come through real quick, but hey, that's fine. I'm wondering if there's a way for me to hide my, viewer count. It's to clip a video. I'll keep that for later. I've still got to go back through some previous streams and clip some points, and I don't think there's any way to hide viewers, but that's fine. I usually just keep it up for live chat. There's no way to completely take that away, sadly. It would be nice to have, a disabled feature. I could honestly probably just put some tape over it. I don't need to be looking down there too much. Alright, well, I'm going to be doing some Ubers today. I don't think I have streamed in... Oh god, I think my last stream was December 7th last year. It's been a year since I've streamed. Unfortunate. I really wanted to keep it up, and I feel like I was doing good, and then all of a sudden I got hit with I don't know what happened. I got really depressed. I've been a little depressed over the last little bit, but I'm trying my best to, I'm holding it down. We're doing okay. I'm not feeling too bad right now. I've been unmotivated as fuck just to not, do anything recently. Probably shouldn't start the video off with swearing, but that's fine. Yeah. So I'm doing Ubers today. I mean, if you're here for Diablo 2 content, you don't know what Ubers is. It's pretty much just endgame bosses. It is just endgame bosses, is what I'm doing today. Though, don't know why that's not letting me. Weird. Alright, cool. So I'll do a quick description of my gear, what I've got. It's not a budget setup at all. I've been putting Ubers off for the last... I think I've been putting Ubers off since, last year even. I got really into farming, and I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go do everything. I'm gonna go get everything set up for Ubers, and then I think my biggest challenge was getting a grief. So I've ended up getting an Enigma. This has been really nice. It's cut down my farming times a bunch. Gilliam's Face is really nice for that crushing blow. Amulet's High Lords, basic auto attacker. Sanctuary for shield. Gore Riders. Raven Frost and Resist Ring. Nothing special. Thunder God's Vigor for the lightning absorb. Gloves is Slaying of Hands, as usual, just attack speed gloves. And weapon, I've yet to upload a video, but I do have a bunch of clips of my, grinding towards this weapon. Required a low rune, which for that I went from what did I do? I don't want to spoil too much. I think I did something around 5,000 lower Karast runs, and it was absolutely just the worst experience. I think I did 1,000 on Players 3 and regret it because it's really bad. I was following an outdated guide. And then I moved to Players 7 and ended up getting, honestly, quite a few runes. So that Players 7 farming, it allowed me to get an Enigma, which I'm really happy about. It got me double grief. I don't think I have the grief on my account right now, but this one rolled absolutely perfect. I think it can roll 300, 400 regular damage, and then 30 to 40 attack speed. The enemy poison resist doesn't matter, but that also rolled perfect. So it is absolutely just like, I'm mind blown. I don't know how, like, it was insane. So I rolled this perfect. I do still have all the clips from my lower Karast farming, and I really want to edit a video with that at some point. So that's my basic gear: charms, two paladin skillers, 20 to life. Got an Annihilus. I ended up doing some Nightmare and Darials, smashed out a Stone of Jordan, got this. It rolled mid. I'd say it's above average. It rolled above average, so I'm happy with that. I did 2 rounds of Ubers already just to test like how the kill speeds are, and I'm worrying about way too much stuff, but I rolled this torch, which is just beautiful. I'll probably upload that as its own video, the roll on Annihilus and Hellfire Torch, as well as the Uber Diablo fight. I'll try my best to edit that in one video, so I'll do the Uber Diablo kill and then the identifying of this and the torch, see about having that all together. Charms are just going to be any to life, so mainly 20s to life, some with resistances, like barely any there, and then just, yeah, anything I can put together. It's decent. Alright. I can do that, but I can't put this back on, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like too close to the torch. If not, I don't know. I don't know why it's not letting me put it back on. Unfortunate, weird, dumb. Well, I'm going to do the full 3 there together. Alright. I'm going to go buff up. I should be able to smash these out really fast. It's not like I am going to struggle with this by any means. I've got a grief for fuck's sakes. Yeah, it should be really easy. I have already mapped these out, so I know where I'm going with these. So our first boss is really simple, just in the corner here. I'm just going to clear out the ads and make sure it's safe, because I can absolutely get destroyed here. Come on now. I'm going to just put lifesteal on there just in case. She's in the next room over, so I just don't want to get absolutely destroyed by these. She'll probably just run at me soon. Yeah. See, the thing is, like, I can just straight up face tank. Well, not without the lifesteal, but I can just do this. Now I just hold my attack. That's done. Ubers are easy. I'm going to be doing all the torches together, and I'm going to be doing a... Oof. That was sketchy. That was really sketchy. I have full rejuves. I don't want to use them, so I'm going to hopefully not grief and just use them when I need to. Out of lifesteal, but I'm going to just... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Easy peasy. That's the boss I'm the most scared of, but I accidentally did a run where I just straight up went on I think I accidentally set it to players 8 and just didn't. I forgot to turn it back down before actually doing the boss, so I did it on players 8. I can do it on players 1 easy. I'm not doing these on a higher difficulty because there's just no reason to. I just want to get them over and done with, get my torches, identify them, get out, have some fun. I've never done this content before, so it is nice. I also didn't Holy Shield. That's fun. Smart, good gameplay. Let me just go run in. I'm not even prepared for it, just doing them. The Holy Shield should definitely put up my damage a bunch for this. I'll only buff once when I actually go into Uber Tristram. So the thing for these bosses is just I'd say your first one in Dariel is just find her, clear out all the ads, say good luck, have high poison resist, or just fairly high life on your own, and yeah, just use your make sure to use your life tap wand. That's the only thing I can really say for Lilith. Duriel is again, most of the bosses are just put life tap on, smite, and use crushing blow stuff. Having a call to arms really helps here, though it's definitely not needed. There are some budget setups where you're just like, yeah, go in with a steel weapon, have open wounds, prevent monster heal, and say good luck. Just sit there for, I think fights are about like, I think a round of Ubers like this would be 20 minutes. I'm just gonna do it like this. Then I don't have to take off my life tap wand, and I should be all fine. As long as it puts it back on. Uber Tristram's pretty simple. I am forgetting a lot of stuff. So Uber Mephisto, you're going to want your increase all resistances. You're going to lure Mephisto here. I actually could have done something different this time, which I have not been doing. But it was, I could be proccing Fade. And I should just for the extra... I should really be proccing Fade just for the extra survivability. But it is nice to know that I can just do this without having to worry. Next we'll grab Bale here. Should be just come to the bottom of this house, you aggro him and he'll teleport on you. Life Leech and just go in. I don't think I need to use Treachery, but I could be. I should also be luring Bale way further than I actually am, because Diablo is already aggroed onto me. It's not ideal. Luckily it's players 1 and I'm already way past where I should be for this. Now, what you normally do is lure Mephisto up to one part, so you only have to worry about one boss. Lure Bale to the second part, so you don't have to worry about having two bosses aggroed. And then move on to Diablo into the middle and just solo him. Easy setup, really easy fights. I could also be using... I should also be using the correct auras for the correct fights. Like, Fanaticism's gonna make it really easy to fight all of your bosses. Sanctuary is more so just for the Mephisto fight, because his Conviction aura just sucks. He takes away way too much resist from you. So that is our third torch. Though I did 2 off stream. Can only pick up 1 at a time, so I've got to go and dump that off every time. I'll probably just keep the standards of heroes just as like a, hey, cool, look, I did the thing. Save and exit, get back in. I'm going to save with the wand and not the sword, just so I don't have to rebind my life tap every time. So, trial runs over. That was a lot of mistakes there, a lot of stuff I can change. It'll get better. I'll make sure to try and do these as efficiently as possible. I think total I've got about 12 runs here today. So that'll be nice. Finally getting these done. I think the first time I was kind of like, oh, I'm excited to do Ubers. It was just, I think I tweeted, I was just like, oh, look, something big's in the works, haha. Gonna go get my first torch, haha. And then, God, guess what happened? I think I was really excited to, like, actually get it started and get everything set up, and I think it was last year sometime. I was just really happy I was getting it all together, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this awesome thing. This is gonna be sweet. And then just like, nope. I probably don't want to be doing this like this. It's really sketchy with all the succubuses on me. I should be fine, haha. Hopefully. As long as Lilith doesn't get the blessed aim thing, it should be good. As long as life tap doesn't run out. Alright, we're good. I didn't die. That was sketchy. I probably shouldn't just teleport in like that. But yeah, I was really excited. I was gonna do something like, I think I was only gonna set up for 5 runs to start, and then it just kind of turned into like, why don't I just do more? Why don't I just farm infinitely more? And I think the way I was going to do it was I was going to fill up 3 separate characters' full inventory spaces. So it would have been something like, I think you can get 20, and then I think you'd have had 70 keys of each kind. So it would have been 23 runs. And then I got sick of waiting. I'm just like, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go do this now. As long as I've got it, I'm fine. I just need to drag Duriel, and he's really annoying to get over here. Having all these enemies on me is not ideal. They're just going to be annoying. But at least they don't deal damage. I'm not in like a super budget setup, so I'm not going to be taking like millions of hits at once. Even just having Enigma and being able to teleport is really nice. I'm going to go to the Furnace of Pain, no setup. We're good. Yeah, no, the budget setups you see though, you've probably got like 1,000 damage alone. Holy fuck, also this is sketchy. You know what? I'm fighting you here. I don't even need to drag him. Honestly, I think the reason you drag him is just there's way too many enemies, but if it's gonna be like this, I'll just kill him. I can just kill him and go right back. I'm gonna try the Fade proc setup. Which is gonna be something like this. We'll go like that. To Fade proc, I'm going to bring this along. I'm going to grab this armor. And Fade procking. So this is what you do if you're on a more budget setup. You're going to grab Treachery. You're going to come over to this fire. You do whatever buff you can. You go over to really any fire away from a fight. You could even just go straight to like, I think Cold Plains works. But any ticks of damage, as far as I've seen, you just come right to the fire, you leave it on. Every hit has a 1 in 20% chance of proccing it. When you've actually procced it, you just, okay, I saw this on Mr. Lava, or Mr. Llama's stuff. It should be working. Maybe it just doesn't. I'd hope it works. It'd be dumb if it didn't. Oh, alright. So now we're faded. Fade gives you extra resistances, it gives you damage reduction, and a few other nice things. So I'm all buffed up. Gonna grab my grief and then back to Enigma. With that, I'm gonna go heal up real quick, and we're gonna just get into the fights. So, come on, Mephisto. Gonna drag him up this way. His minions are annoying. Gonna try not to get caught out by anything. Pop life leech on him. I cannot fanaticism. I should not be changing that. I might be able to, actually. I don't know what my resists are at right now. But, so the other bosses I can use fanaticism on. This one, preferably not. My resist with salvation, 390. Without, roughly, yeah. Okay. I don't know how it would be, but it should be good. Come on, Bale. Come on, let's drag you over here. Bale, please. I don't want Diablo interrupting this time. Alright, now we're good. Life leech him. Start smiting. Specters are annoying. They're just gonna drain my mana every now and then, but we don't have to worry about Diablo this time. Last time looked just a little sketchy. The crushing blow is really nice. Okay, I'm just gonna run back into the middle now. Right onto Diablo. Go kill him. I feel like... No, I couldn't. I probably couldn't just run into the middle of all of them. That would be dumb. That would be fun to see. Yeah, that's Ubers. Honestly, pretty chill. I'm actually... I really enjoy the fact that I've played this game for the last... How long have I played this game for? Answer way too long. But I've played this game for a long time, and this is my first time actually doing Ubers. Well, I'm glad I had Fade on, because that might have been what kept me from dying. Alright. It's number 3 for today. Reset. I'll have to rebind Life Leech there, but that's fine. Yeah, honestly, it's really cool experiencing this game so many different ways. Because what? I've played mods. I've played Median XL. I've played... I think that's the only mod I've really played, actually. But I've played the base game a lot. And so it's really nice to finally, like, oh, cool, look, this thing I've watched everyone doing for the last, like, couple years. It's awesome. I'm one key... No, I'm not one key short. I'm dumb. Imagine that. Oh, you set up for so long and you're still fucking things up. I've got the ones in my personal stash. I'll use these, and then I've got another couple to go through. Let's get it started. Buff, buff. I should probably Holy Shield while I have this on for the +1 skills. It's going to be a lot better than just switching back to Grief. I try and do Matron's Den first, just as a, like... I'm comfortable with this boss. Though this is really not a good idea. I'm going to have to back out of this room afterwards and... Well, no, as long as they have Life Leech on, I can stun enough of them. Just hoping it doesn't wear out and then all of a sudden I get destroyed. See, fanaticism might help a little bit here. Get stunned. Get me out of here. And we're good. On to the next one. I need to remember to put my aura back on because I haven't been doing that. I'll just fight him here like this. I don't have to worry about rebuffing or anything, at least for this part. Rebuffing is just... It's slow. I want to do these fast. Probably better to be safe than sorry and not fight in the middle of these, but hey. As long as I've got the gear to do so, I'm fine. What's my smite's damage right now? Smite's damage is only like... Yeah, it says it's only 1700 on there, but it's probably doing closer to 3k, at least with this. Just because the damage doesn't show on the character screen. So that's always neat. I got one more to do. I'm gonna go rebuff quick. Go rebuff, go get our last one quick. And that is Furnace. I probably shouldn't just be teleporting the end of face tanking though. Might not be the smartest idea to go and do. But as long as there's no one else around, I should be fine. As long as I'm remembering to put on the right aura. It's also a good idea. The stun from Smite is so nice. I just don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's go get procced. Call to arms, treachery. I'll do it safely. It's wasting time, but it's just making sure I don't die. I think I've died in here once before, and it's not very fun. I died on Mephisto, of all things. I forgot to put on the, so I guess the skills I'm using right now are Smite full, Holy Shield full. Offensive auras is Fanaticism. Defensive auras I've got maxed into Resist Lightning just for Mephisto, and, well, as much as I can do. And then Salvation. You can't see it, but it is like 108 for Resist. No, it's 104 right now is the Resist on it. I'm gonna go heal up quick. Go grab my grief back, and we'll get to that. Honestly, just having the grief feels so nice. It speeds things up tremendously. Super nice. Quality of life. I'm glad I went through that grind for it, because it was... I think in the end I had to do... In the end I did... It was what? It was just a couple of days worth of grinding. Absolutely sucked. But after those couple of days it was nice, because it was just like, oh, I can finally do this thing I've been waiting to do. I remember I think the last thing I played on my other character on my stream was I was trying to use a grief barb, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting the results I wanted with frenzy. I switched to a berserk barb, and holy, it feels so much nicer than using a grief barb with what's it called, berserk. It's just so nice, because the damage was insane. So I went from really wanting a frenzy barb to, oh wait, look, I'm doing a berserk magic find barb. Was really nice. I think with his current setup, I've got him sitting around, I think it's 480, but I'm using double wizard spikes to teleport around, and then what am I grabbing right now? I don't think I need to grab anything else. Yeah, it was double wizard spikes to teleport around, and then I've got grief and Blade of Alibaba for killing stuff on him. So that was really nice. Get that set up for next time. Trade out the charms, and we're good. I could also do that to speed up the do that to speed up my key grabbing. I need to figure out a way to do it more efficiently. Might as well do that. Well, not if I have this thing in there. Why am I keeping them? I don't know. It just feels nice to see that I have them. Have my just-in-case potions. I'm gonna move that because it's destroying my OCD. We're good. Pop these down. And I've got to grab a few more keys from another character in a bit. But I'll be opening all of these once I'm done. I'm probably just doing a quick stream today, finishing off the Ubers and then identifying them all. And I'll probably just upload a video of, hey, 12 Hellfire Torches in single player. Yeah, I'll just do that. That'll be my finish for today. Alright. Time to go buff. Don't need a mercenary for this. He's not very useful. If he had fortitude and maybe a few other things, he would have been nicer. Make sure I rebind this before I go jumping into Lilith. Give me my attack speed. I kind of want to get some of these things done because this is just... It's always nerve-wracking when I see this because, like, if I die right now, I'm going to be real sad. Get out, get out, get out. I can't. I got the thing I needed, but that is spooky. Yeah, I got the horn. Okay. If I mess that up and I actually die in that case, I don't know if I'm going to be getting my body back. Alright, we're good. Once Lilith's out the way, then I think I'm fine. Especially players 1 is... When a player's 1 area is scary, it's scary. Like... No, I don't think you definitely wouldn't do that on Players 8. If you're on Players 8 doing that, you're... Good luck. Rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're good. I just want to do these quick, and if I can face tank the monsters. I think the reason you would lure him away is if you're on a budget character. Because especially with, when you're on a budget character and you're probably running like a quarter of this defense. And so having that 1 in 3 chance of being hit is a lot better than, yeah, just dying. I did buy an energy drink because I've been so tired recently. So tired and unmotivated. I haven't been streaming for... My main reason is just... Yeah, no, I've not been too motivated to do it. It's not a good reason at all. It's honestly a terrible reason, but if I'm just not feeling happy with like streaming or wanting to do anything, it's just... It feels so hard to get over that hurdle and just like get back into the mindset of, hey, you can do this. Hey, this is an option you have. This would be nice if you did it. No, it's just like, yeah, it would be nice. It's a really good thought to have of that, but like having a thought of that and actually doing it are two huge different things. When you have no motivation and you're feeling depressed, it can honestly feel like the biggest hurdle to even just go out in the day. I don't think I've like been out. I feel bad saying it. I haven't been out of the house since Christmas, or like since, other than doing work, other than going to work, I haven't been like out of the house to do anything recently at all. And it feels absolutely terrible to say, but like not having any motivation for that is just, it's a terrible feeling. And anyone that's going through like depression and like, hey, as long as you're getting up in the morning, that's good enough. Like, you don't need to just focus on one thing at a time. You are who you are. Like, you can change it, of course, but like, you don't need to change it. You don't need to change it for anyone else. Do what, do it for you, right? Uh, God, I'm missing every cast on this character. No, I've been just really sad and not motivated and just not wanting to do anything recently, and it hurts. It sucks that it's happening, but like, I try and live with the mindset of it'll get better. Keep going, keep pushing, keep doing your thing. You'll like, you've got this, but like, even with like trying to keep a mindset like that, it's super hard to just do honestly basic things sometimes. Like, it's crazy to think that like 2 months ago I was in a really good headspace and I was like, okay, cool, this is awesome. Like, okay, cool, I'm in an awesome spot. My mindset's like, I'm really improving myself on a personal level and I love it and life's good and I'm really enjoying it, and it was good for that bit. Now I'm to the point where like so I was at the point where like I was at the mindset of I'm doing really good now. I'm like really motivated to do stuff. I was doing a lot of baking and cooking and making meals for myself and like enjoying everything and having a good time. And then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, it was just like, we're gonna flip that switch. Now you're gonna have trouble like even wanting to get out of bed in the morning. Going to work feels terrible. Work is something you have to do though. Like, even though I'm even though I'm feeling sad and like I can't do it and I don't want to do it, and like, it's not that I don't want to do it. I do want to do it. I need to do it. It's self-improving. It's definitely good for you. I think working is one of the better feelings just because it gives you a goal to like have in a day, right? And having a few goals to do and complete feels really nice and really good and self-fulfilling, and like, it is really nice to have that. Not everyone has that, and it's really sad to like think about, but like, just not having the motivation to even like get up and do something as small as like make yourself cereal in the morning, make yourself breakfast. Like, when you don't have the motivation to do even that, it gets you to a point where you're almost spiraling down into a kind of, it gets you into a really bad mindset of I can't do it. Oh, this is absolutely terrifying. I think I could get one hit here. I didn't see what my health dropped to there, but I could get one shot. Lilith, be kind. Please, I'm like shitting myself here. This is not a spot where I'd ever like think about seeing myself. I could absolutely just... Nope, that's... If that happens again, I have to clear that out. That was Mighted, Might, Cursed, and Lilith, as well as all those minions on me. Not happening again. Not happening again. Because if I die in that spot, there is not a chance I'm getting out of it. I think the only reason I get out of that is I have grief and I have the lifesteal on it. Right, the motivation. I felt a really big burst of it, like, last month. And it was such a good feeling to have that, because it gave me a goal to work towards. And then, like, as soon as, I don't know when the switch flipped, I think it was something to do with, like, with work and just the mindset of, like, something needs to change. I have been needing to go and throw out resumes for the last 6 months, and I haven't, due to just, like, pure, it's not laziness, because I know everyone, like, I know there's got to be a lot of people out there where they're just like, yeah, no, like, it feels really good. Like, you have your good times where you feel good, but, like, I don't know, something's clicked where it's just like, you can't do it. You're not good enough. And I've had that switch flick on in my head, and all of a sudden, it's become reality that, like, now I'm having self-doubts. Maybe I'm not good enough. Like, and then I'm, like, I can only think right now, like, there's got to be a lot of people that just have that. All I'm trying to do right now is just ramble off my mind and at least keep things going, and I don't know, give someone something to listen to. Honestly, I think my favorite thing is, like, if anyone just, like, if anyone popped into the stream and just leaves it on to listen to, I think that's my favorite thing to do recently, is just listen to really long videos and really long podcasts, and just, I've been watching a lot of VODs for people's streams recently. It's really interesting to listen to people actually stream, because especially a lot of the bigger streamers. The main one I've listened to recently would have to be Kaif. I've been listening to a lot of that guy's streams, but he's mainly doing Among Us and stuff with friends, so you have more banter to listen to. It gets really funny sometimes, but even just the parts where he's, like, talking to chatters and stuff, like, there's a lot of time in between moments in videos. Like, when you see a fully completed video and you're just like, oh yeah, I love to watch the highlights. Like, they're so funny. But when you, like, actually see how long it took for those funny moments to come up, like, it's a long time in between sometimes. Because I think, like, I've been watching some of their VODs, and, like, for stuff like Among Us, for stuff like Evil, all of his stuff that he's doing, sometimes it can be like a couple hours in between the clips you see in the videos, and it's like, there is so much work that goes into that, and, like, it's just really gotta respect the time and effort that goes into making that. Because if it's literally 6-9 hours for a 10-15 minute video or something, like, that's insane. Come down here, buddy. Let's go. I shouldn't be missing these, but I am. I can actually use fanaticism, so it's faster. But yeah, there's so much time that goes into making videos, and, like, I would love to be making videos, but actually looking at the amount of effort that goes into it, it's crazy, and it's a big hurdle to get over. But, like, honestly, I feel like the thing I want to do is, I would love to just build a community, give someone something to listen to, because, I mean, I've realized having a VOD to listen to like that even is really nice. Because, like, if you've got nothing else to do in the day and you're just like, yeah, I'll just listen to some of these videos, and you're just looking for something like background noise to keep your void quiet, like VOD channels like that are just amazing. But it takes so much to like get up there and just like listening to those people and like or sorry, it takes a lot to actually think about I can't multitask. My brain just shuts off and I'm just like I can't do it. Takes a lot to just fill that 3-4 hours of a VOD. It takes a lot to fill that, is what I'm trying to get to. God, and there's just, and then I'm thinking to like, oh, what am I gonna say now? My brain's just an empty void right now. I've got like nothing else to talk to pretty much. Yes, haha, I'm doing Ubers. I've done it 7 times now. What more? What more can I do? I can talk, I can laugh nervously. I'm gonna go pre-buff now. Cool. I'm gonna go put these on. Get ready. Oh, here it goes again. 5th run in a row. Let's hope Lilith's not terrible this time. Oh, she's pretty bad. She's not as bad as the last runs. Those last runs were honestly really sketchy. That last run in particular, having Might with amp damage and like 30 different enemies in the room is scary. Hey Josh, how's it going? I apologies for not streaming in the last month. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great Christmas. Well, we've talked since then, but yeah. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've been mentally yeah, happy new year. I've been mentally destroyed and I have oh nice, dude. That's awesome. What kind of car is it? Just demotivated is what I've been recently. I've had no motivation to do anything. And I've got like 100 things I need to do and I'm just not doing them and it's making me feel terrible. Dodge Dart. I gotta look that up in a second. I don't think I've heard of a Dodge Dart. You wanna send me a picture? I'll take a look at that. I think I've heard of a Dodge Charger before, but not a Dodge Dart. Or Dodge Dart. Speaking's hard. Speaking is hard. Who would have thought? Sounds like a nice car, though. I mean, any car probably sounds like a nice car when you don't have one. I should, give me a second. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna look this car up. Dodge Dart. Ooh, what the wait, what the fuck? It actually, that looks really nice. What's the year the car is? It 20 is like in the 2010s? Or is it the like 1971, 1960s, 1970? Because honestly, that I like I saw the 1960s, 1970s one first, and I'm like, you have that? Like that's actually sick. That looked so good. No, it looks like a really nice car though, honestly. I fucking yeah, I'd love a car. I'd take any car, honestly. You could give me the shittiest car and go, this is the shittiest car in the world, and I would love it. I need to get my driver's license. I need to do all that. But yeah, that looks like an awesome car, honestly. Either version of the car I saw, they both look really nice. Yeah, no, I wish I got more into cars and I was actually like a car person. Cause like cars look so fucking good, and I always like whenever I see like a Dodge Charger going down the street or whatever, I'm just like that car looks amazing, and I wish I had it, but I know nothing about cars if it's even any good or like see, I don't know the first thing about it. But I always see cars and I'm just like, yeah, that looks really nice. Please. Oh, come over here, Diablo. Well, I don't actually know where to fight this guy. There's so many minions. No, I wish I was more. Definitely wish I was more into cars, though. Okay, come on over here, you guys. I can't have you in the way when I'm going to collect that thing. Very good. It's always I feel like it always sucks going to grab this thing. Alright, I left the Standards of Heroes back this time. I'm not gonna pick up anymore. I've got what? I got 7. I don't need any more. I should be content with 1. I don't think they actually do anything. I'm gonna leave the square of 4 there just in case. Alright, up to 7. We'll hope there's some good ones. I'd love to actually see like a good torch pop up. That would be sick. Um, Set for the next run. We're all good. Make sure I'm putting my life tap wand back on every time so I'm not teleporting into a shitty situation and dying right away. It's the only reason you can live through all this. Well, I can't even pre-buff yet. Don't know what I'm doing. Destruction. These are all destruction. Oh, hey, there. So the way to do Ubers, I guess I'll talk a little bit about, is you're going to go and kill one of each, or you're going to go and kill each of the 3 key wardens, being the Countess, down in the tower in Black Marsh. You're going to be killing the Summoner over in Arcane Sanctuary, and you're going to be killing Neothok in the Halls of Pain, so Act 5. You're going to go and do all those 3 guys. You're going to go and kill them for multiple... I'd say... You'd probably do about... Okay, wait. Roughly drop chance is... I'd say should be about 90 runs on average if you're doing players 8. If you're not doing players 8, it's going to be closer to 100 something runs. But that's if you're not killing each of them in a run. If you're killing all 3 in a run, it should be about 50 runs. That is on average. Or between 30 to 50, depending on which difficulty you're doing. I want to get these sorted, but I'm not going to. It's going to destroy my OCD, but that's fine. Gonna buff up and gonna go do it now. We're good. Got everything we need. Matron's Den. I was gonna say, I think that's actually the first time, like, there's not been an ad in her room. There's a lot of enemies. Let's lure them so they're not attacking me from every angle, and then they just do anyway. Should be good. This is an easier one to get back to, at least if we don't kill her. But we're going to, because it's Lilith, and she's easy. She's a cakewalk compared to all the other ones. Compared to all the other runs, that has been the easiest run of Lilith so far. I'm gonna talk to Mala. I've been thinking if I should be getting into Diablo 3 again a little bit. I don't know how that would be. That one's a bit more action constantly, but also I think I definitely prefer Diablo 2 a little more than Diablo 3. Just based off of like nostalgia. Nostalgia is like the main reason I still play Diablo 2. I don't like the loot explosions and stuff. All of the like, it just feels like they give you way too much, and I have no clue what to do with it half the time. And then, just, I don't know, Diablo 2, I definitely like the art style a lot more. I like the direction they went with it. The areas are more likable. Characters definitely more likable, though you never have to talk to them. You honestly never have to talk to a character in Diablo 2, and it's just like... You can honestly beat this game by talking to like 5 or 6 NPCs or something like that. I almost died there. Oh, that's why I almost died there. My called arms ran out. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. I can pre-buff in here. I don't know. I've been enjoying the treachery thing. Treachery has been helping out with, wow, that was a really fast treachery proc, honestly. That was like, I think that's the quickest treachery proc I've had so far. That was like 2 ticks. We'll grab our stuff. We'll head on over here. And we're good. I try to use like visual indicators on the ground. No, work's been making me feel like trash, honestly. I don't know why a mindset for workplaces is, oh, let's make our workers feel like they're not doing their job right. They've always been doing it wrong. And then whenever something goes wrong, it's never our fault. We don't make mistakes. No, it's their fault. Even when the worker is like good at their job, no, it's their fault. They must have done something wrong. Work's not getting done? No, that's not on us. That's on them for not being better at their job. Huh? I don't get the mindset of like servers. Also, just honestly, generally, servers are really greedy, I've found. They will only do something if it benefits them. Especially at work, hearing stuff like, oh, it's a like, we're like this, the talk of like, oh, we're like a family, we just do things for each other out of the kindness of our hearts. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do things when it's convenient for you and when it's benefiting you. You don't do it if it's like... you do it for yourself. You're not doing it for anyone else. Like, that's the thing. And it's that's a terrible mindset to have. That's honestly like, no. I feel like my mindset is the complete opposite, where I'm like, yeah, I want everyone to have like the best experience and to like have a really good time. Like, you're going to a restaurant to have an experience, to have a good time. Oh, fuck. No, the Chevy symbol is uncovered, I've just realized. I've got a Chevy fridge. No. Uh, but yeah, no, I've found that, like, oh, it's really hard to stay motivated for work. Just because of, like, the mindset of people at my workplace are just, it's absolutely atrocious. It's not a fun place to work. I feel like if it were fun, I wouldn't mind the work as much. Not saying like work has to be fun to be enjoyable, but like when it is a bit fun, when you can shoot the shit with your coworkers, like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like, just, oh, it's a good time. Like, we're having like, when you can have a good time with your coworkers, it makes work way better, and it actually gives me an incentive to like, I when I can have a good time with my coworkers and then like joke with them, have some fun with them, it is 10 times better in the day when you can do that and you can joke with them and the day goes by like, it feels like you can do an 8-hour workday and it's like, oh wait, I thought it like it feels like it's being a 3-4 hour day, and you can just have fun and like do your job well, making jokes with your coworkers. And like, when it's like that, it's 10 times better than feeling like you're working in a place where they say you're a group and you're doing everything together, but all of a sudden, when it's like, yeah, one server is like, I don't know, you got to take care of your section as a server. And if you're not taking care of your sections as a server, I would say look at what's happening in that section and find out why it's not like going well. I wouldn't call them a bad server just because a section's getting out of hand. I would say it's more on a look at what's happening in that section and then find out why like the server's not like doing well or that section's not working well. Because like the place I'm in is we've got usually one busser at night, so that person has to make sure everyone's got water. They're up at the front helping host and like giving packages to people and delivering stuff. Then they've got to be going to table, cleaning it, wiping it. Like, you've got one busser for that. I find it is a thankless job that like no one like, it really feels like no one respects the busser at my workplace, even though they are pretty much the bread and butter of the place. Like, they're the reason everything goes so smoothly. Usually 9 out of 10 times it's the busser is the reason like you're not completely smothered and like, hey, why aren't your tables clean? Hey, why isn't this happening? Hey, this should be done, right? Like, the busser is definitely the one that usually holds together the fort. Usually holds it down, and it's like, yeah. No, in our place, it really doesn't feel like they get thanked too much. It's a pretty tough job. But no, it's like, in the situation I am right now with like my workplace, it just really feels like also positive reinforcement. Like, I think the best example I have of that is like, I used to work warehouse. It was probably 2 years ago now, or like a year and a half ago now, before I started this server job. I used to work warehouse. and it wasn't the worst job, but it was definitely a starter job to get you on your feet and like you're not like it's okay. Because if something goes wrong, the blame is put on you, even if management sucks. We don't have products. We don't like half the time we would run out of product and they would go, "Hey, why was this box wrong? Why was this thing wrong?" And it was like, "Well, you see, we didn't have the product, so we did as you told us and used the other product." And they're like, "No, we didn't. We didn't tell you to do that. That's not right." Like they would do this shit all the time, and it was so annoying. And just like our Christmas rush. So our average day for boxes, I would say, is like a Monday you get 900 boxes to like fill, pack, ice, send it out. So 900 boxes on a Monday. A Tuesday would maybe be 700, and a Wednesday would be like 4 to 500. So it'd be decent days. But like your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, your Monday was probably an 8 hour day. Your Tuesday was also an 8 hour day because you could find something else to fill in that time. Your Wednesdays were usually a 6 to 8 hour day, so it wasn't as bad sometimes. I think the lowest time we've had on a like Monday or Tuesday was like we had a 4 hour day once on a Monday, and it's like something's not right. Something didn't happen. But our Christmas rush was, I want to say on Monday it was like we had a 1700 box day. And it was a real stretch for us because like the most we had done up to that point was a 1200 or 1300 day in 8 hours. So we're like, something's gonna go wrong here. And like, we got in the warehouse at 6 in the morning. I didn't leave that warehouse till 7:15 or like 7:30 that night. So I worked a 13-hour day on like, it was like just about the week before Christmas there. And it was a huge like day. It sucked. Everyone hated it. Everyone was groaning and moaning and just wanted to go home by that point because like I think after the 8 hours we had to cut down to 6 people. We had to send 3 people home and just like, yeah, you're good, go home. We'll finish it up. But by the end of that like Monday, Tuesday, we that like Monday was the worst one. Tuesday we actually got the boxes sent out on time. The Monday we had about, I think we kept our delivery drivers waiting for almost an hour, which sucked to hear, but we were doing it as fast as we could. Um, no, what happened? It was the best case of, or the best like example I had for positive reinforcement at that time was like after that day and we were all like tired, so you probably went home and you had to get up the next day at 6 a.m. to go back to work. But they're like, yeah, that was a big rush, but hey, thank you. Like, thanks for sticking through it. Thanks for keeping calm. Thanks for like, you didn't just break down and go, "This is bullshit. I'm going home." Because I feel like a few people would have definitely done that. But it was like, no, you got thanked for, hey, thanks for sticking it out. Hey, thanks for doing this job. You still got, I think we definitely got overtime pay for that, almost on top of holiday. So that was awesome. But that was a 5 hour overtime day, and even then, like they didn't go, "Hey, why are we so slow? Hey, why didn't we get this done quicker?" They went, "Hey, thank you for sticking it out. Thanks for holding it together for us and getting all this done." Because it was like, by the time we were supposed to go home, we still probably had another 500 boxes to like pack up. So that was, I don't know. At our work, it's if something goes wrong and something's like, "Why isn't this going out?" It's always your blame, and it's just you weren't going quick enough. Oh, why are you so slow? Why aren't you going faster? You never get thanked for like a, hey, thanks for like thanks for making it through the rush. That just doesn't happen at this current place, and it's so night and day between like serving and warehouse, and I feel like I never want to do serving again just because of how like management treats you. It's we're only getting paid minimum wage, but it's still, why aren't you going faster? Hey, why aren't you perfect at your job? Hey, this is like, no, it's terrible. It's tragic. It is not good. Sorry, I had to go on for that. I had to go on about that for a bit. I'll get back to doing Ubers here. I've like completely forgotten where I'm at with this, but we're good. I just kind of have to go after that. That's been the thing that's on my mind recently. I haven't actually identified them yet. I did I did a single torch run just to see how I could do Ubers and how like it turns out I'm a little over prepared. I'm not budget anymore, so I'll show it off in a second here, but I did get my first torch just to have one. And we rolled this the other day. So 3 18-18 Sork. It's not bad. That's probably one of the better ones I could have gotten. I was hoping for a Paladin one, and we've got these all stocked up for once I'm finally done with my keys here. Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, for a first torch, I'm really happy with that. I'd say it's decent. But I'll be rolling, I think by the end of today, I'm going to be rolling... I think I've got it planned for like 12 torches we'll have. So he should be good. I don't know if he actually got hit with that. I gotta make sure. I can't like go, if I go in and get one shot, I'm kind of screwed here. I don't know how I'm making it back to the bosses. I have not played Project Diablo 2. I am currently stuck with PlayStation 5. I'm stuck with a PlayStation 5, so I'm really just stuck with base game. I'd love to do some mods eventually, but for now it's looking like I've got to deal with this. I haven't heard much about Project Diablo 2. I think the main thing I saw about it was like it adds rifts or something. Something pretty close to rifts. How is that? Pulsely Shadow. That sounds like it definitely takes some time. What do you get that on? I also say I haven't like seen much about Project Diablo 2. I've seen like zero of it. I don't know anything about the items. Honestly, anything about it really. Alright, we're good. I can imagine it's worth though. Cause that's what? That's +6 to Mind Blast there. You also get a fade with that as well, right? Okay. Yeah, I think the rifts is the main thing I've seen about it. I was watching someone doing a... I can't remember if it was like a poison javelin going through some of the rifts. It seemed interesting enough. I think the only real mod I've played for Diablo 2 would have had to be Median XL. Even then, I didn't make it too far in that one. I think I was only just starting to get into Ubers on Median. I've also realized I ran out of oh no. It definitely doesn't seem like it's for everyone. There's so much stuff added to it that it's just like... it gets super like... I think just the amount of time I spent like setting up for endgame was just... I can see why people don't like it. there's just a lot of stuff with like what was the main thing? You get like arcane crystals, tier up your items, and then you're hoping mainly to get like sacreds for your endgame stuff, along with way too many different like, yeah, let's go for these endgame charms here. Hold shift to run. Right, they did have something like that too. I don't know if you could turn it off or not, but like, no, it's just a whole new. It really did feel like a whole new game there. It was interesting though. I'd have to say the main reason I liked Median was I I've played base game Diablo 2 for so long that it was just like, oh, this is interesting. This is new. It's also really hard to the point where like even a lot of early game stuff you'd like get one shot by and it's just like, wow, that wasn't fair. How did I die there? Like what happened? No, it adds a lot though for sure. I'm also honestly I'm getting really excited to be opening these torches soon. I've got a few more to open before, or I've got a few more keys on another character I'm gonna go and grab before I actually open these. I don't like the mighted enemies here. I'm gonna kill them first. I gotta take time to actually do that. I don't want to deal with another. I think the worst Lilith I've killed was amped and mighted, so I'm not dealing with that again. I think the main thing I liked about Median was just honestly the different skill builds were interesting. I think I played Druid on it for a while. And like they had the like you'd shapeshift and then once you teleported to a spot you like what was it? Is the AoE of crows. I think it was more like Diablo 3 in Diablo 2 is I guess the way I'd describe it just because of the different skill builds. So I guess that's a lot of games I can imagine, or a few different mods. Come on now, let's go. Though there are a few different interesting mods for Diablo 2. I think I remember seeing Zael, and I got really sad that I couldn't get it to work because it seemed really interesting at first. Though I think the main like I went to go and watch a streamer on it for a bit, and no, unfortunately this isn't ladder. This is just single player. I wish this was ladder. I I rolled this. This would probably go for something. Uh, no, my ladder experiences. I got to level 90. I got a Hoto. I got a. I played Sork. Got up to Hoto and just ran around with Sunder Charms. Had a little bit of fun there and then gave up on it. I've mainly just been playing single player because eventually I want to try and do a Holy Grail. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But that's like I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I've just been slowly going at it for a while now. The recent finds were really nice. I think it was interesting with the Sunder Charms, though clearly classes like Hammered In and what else was it? Hammered In and like I think Blizzard Sork was just really powerful this season. I think Blizzard was considered one of the better ones just because of well, they're already really useful everywhere. Why not just make them more useful in like everywhere else? Their only downside was like I feel like 40-50% of the game was cold immunes. So let's just make them more powerful and just pop off, right? I remember when because even when Diablo 2 started popping back up again, the like nope, I see my mistake there. That's unfortunate. I wasn't using the right prayer. No, even when Diablo 2 like started coming back out, Sorcerer was still really good with the orb walls. Orb wall sources were like I think they just dominated because they literally covered almost everywhere. I messed up, but I didn't have the Salvation Aura on. I might die here again. I don't actually know where Mephisto ran off to. There he is. I'm gonna go heal up quick and rebuff a little bit. I don't need Fade this time, but that was unfortunate. That was me being dumb and not remembering how to play the game. I literally put on the wrong aura and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go have fun with this. Wait, where did he run off to again, too? Is he up he oh, he is. Alright, he should be dead this time. Not not a clean run, but hey, that's not the first time I've died to him. I feel like the amount of like I've forgotten the aura a few times. It happens. At least it's a quick restart. I don't have to be too scared about collecting my body in Ubers. Compared to like Lilith. Lilith is terrifying. If you die there, you're just like, I've wasted 4 keys. Fun. I just need to remember what to do and not be dumb. That's like the main thing. This is also my like first attempt at these. I've just been saving up keys for a little too long. Though now that I'm thinking about it, like my only main goal here is to get one of each torch. If I can get that, I'm happy with it. I'm not looking for like insane rerolls right now. I'm not min-maxing, so to say. I just want my like one paladin torch, one druid torch, so on and so forth. Alright, I'm gonna take this time to restock those keys. Should be good. No, my online character though, it's I can show it off real quick. It's not much. I think I got to this point and I was just like, nah, I've had enough of it. Scolders, Shaco, or Harlequin, random cast rate, resist Nami. I think it was random resist rings with magic find, and just strength there. Strength resist, Trang's claws, Hodo, spirit. Somehow found war traps here. I couldn't even remember finding those. Battle belt. So just basic magic find stuff. 35 spirit, and then another spirit on this end with the like. I think I re-rolled this even, and it was terrible. I re-rolled this one into a 2 battle orders, and I was just like, nah, this game's not fun right now. I think it's better than my first one. My first one was only I think my first one was it was only 1 to battle orders. It rolled really low, like a 1-1-2 or something. Dude, console for this game too is Uh, it is interesting. I some of the stuff just feels so slow. Like moving keys, moving all your gear. I definitely prefer keyboard and mouse, but like I've got a controller. That's all I can do. I gotta find ways to make it quicker at least. At least dropping and picking up is a lot faster than holding square on each one for like a second. Alright, we're good. That's the last keys I've got. We got 3 more runs, and then I'll start IDing all the torches. 3 more runs, I'll do them as quick as I can. I'll be sure to make them deathless at least. Or as close to deathless as I can. I'll shoot for 1 death. If that. I swear you get hates way more than any of the other keys up until recently. Because I think I think the reason I have 2 different characters for the keys is I feel like by the time I got to my like 15th terror and destruction, I was already at 30 for hates. I'm just like, no, I need a whole new character just for one kind of key. Alright, I'll be good here. I'll make him clean. So yeah, how have you been? How's your day going? Oh wait, no, I'm good. Uh, no, you've been. I guess you're playing Project D2, huh? Is that your main game right now? Or are you playing vanilla Diablo 2 still? Are you doing anything in the season? Because I feel like I, I just like I got to a point with this season. I'm like, I'm gonna make it stop here. I'm gonna go back to solos and just because I've been having way more fun with that than the struggle of like I don't want to deal with people. People are dumb. All right, so Project Diablo 2. I feel like I've got to look more into this now because I've seen like barely any. I've like seen 1 or 2 Rift videos pop up while my YouTube was on the like, yeah, everything's gonna be recommended for Diablo 2 here. You're playing this game, you're talking about it, this is the only thing we're gonna be showing you. And then just like every now and then a Project Diablo 2 clip would pop up. I'd click on it and I'd go, I have no idea what these stats mean. The item's showing corrupted, like because it showed like corrupted items and they've got all these stats and I'm just like, so stats look normal. I just have no idea what anything else means. So yeah, so I guess does it feel like you're playing a base game for Diablo 2? I don't know how that is, uh, or at least how it plays at all. From what I've seen, I'd imagine it almost feels more like I almost yeah no I don't know if they've like changed any of the skills really, but it looks like it'd play closer to Diablo 3 with just I guess how rifts are is what I'm imagining. Because like my only experience with it is oh yeah no Median XL is just like every class has changed and like good luck. We're gonna throw you into it. We have no information on what anything does. Go to the wiki and hope people have found it out already. I think my favorite moment from like playing on that mod was just like, oh yeah, no, you get little trials to get different charms, and each thing does something different. So Torch wasn't the only really good end game charm anymore, but you had like 4 or 5 different. No, not even that. You'd have like 20 or 30 different charms you'd have in your inventory. Ones that are useful and give you teleport, and others that are just like, yeah, one all skills. It definitely got to the point where it's like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm getting two-shot by everything, and I'm just... I don't know how to play this game anymore. There's like certain areas I'm thinking of that were just like difficult. They're being really difficult with me, and I'm just like, I can't do this right now. Dude, my biggest fear going through the back of my head right now is accidentally leaving behind a torch. Of like the amount of times where I've like done a run and then save and exited right after, like I just didn't pick anything up, and I'm just like, no, I've left it. It's gone. I'm sure it'll get something. I think we've got a decent chance here. It's a 1 in 100 to get like... I think it's a 1 in 100 to get a perfect one, but I mean, having rolled the 1818 right away, it definitely got my hopes way too high. Alright. I'm just dreading the like thought of also dying to Lilith and then having to give up the 3 sets of keys. That'd be tragic as well. That wouldn't be good. Though I'd probably rather that than leaving behind a torch, even though it's almost the same thing. No, leaving behind a torch would be horrifying. Got nothing over here, which is nice. I'll clear these out and we'll just hope for nothing in the room. Still better than having a Might Aura minion. Alright, she's good. This is probably the easiest Lilith I've had doing these. I swear every time there's like at least a pack or 2 of minions around her, and I just shouldn't be chancing it with going into fighter. I was like, even having all this gear, I was still really scared to like try and go in to fight her. I think she's my biggest fear out of all the bosses. I'm just like, no, everyone else I can just put on life tap and just I'll destroy him, I swear. Her, no, I was like, she's gonna one-shot me. She's gonna be the worst, like, no. I'm just lucky I don't have to do this with, like, a steel, a smoke, budget resist helmet, and rings and stuff. I also don't know why I haven't just done this yet. I probably shouldn't, just in case I like... No, I'm not gonna do that. Just in case I accidentally pick up something that I shouldn't. Whew. Alright. Oh boy, I think... Yeah, one more run after this. Right. I'm sure that's it. I can't even remember at this point. I'm getting to the point where I'm going insane. My mind's starting to fail me. Just like, I can't remember what I just did. I can't remember how many keys I have in my stash. Awesome. Man, I'm also thinking now, and God, God, I feel like I've got to do more things than just sit here and play Diablo. I, I've got so many shows I like should be watching, and I'm just not. Like, I feel like I I need to be watching shows and not just watching the same three shows over and over again. Because I feel like the amount of times I think I've almost watched Breaking Bad twice now. Instead of, I could go and watch Better Call Saul or anything else. I've got too much time on my hands, and 99% of it is spent playing Diablo. Well, video games in general, but it feels like Diablo. I think I've got like one or two other games I've still gotta finish. SPN TWD. What are those? Sorry, I definitely don't watch enough stuff to just know them off of like a couple letters. Well, I'd imagine SPN is like sports network. I don't want to just assume it out of nowhere. Ah, okay. All right. You know what? That makes a lot more sense. I don't think I've ever watched Supernatural. But especially Walking Dead I've only watched through I need to make it further than I have. I've only watched through like half of the first season. A little unfortunate. Cause like there's so many good shows out there. I just like my brain's. No, I need to be playing video games or I'm wasting my time. Even then, I'm already still wasting my time playing games. I feel like I used to play RuneScape way too much, but I feel like even if I did still play RuneScape, I would be watching shows while doing that endless grind. Alright, and that's the last group. I think we're good after this one. I'll finish up these couple kills. I'll do the torch reveals. So 13's not a bad spot to end it on. Uh, yeah, no, I remember Walking Dead being pretty good, though. Like, it was a good show. I don't know why I, like, didn't really get into it, though. I cannot go into there. I will die if I try and fight her with fanaticism on. She's just gonna walk up to me and go, "Hey yo, 2-hit, bye." I'm like trying to think because I'm like, I can't remember if my sisters talked about Supernatural much before. What's that one about? Because I'm like trying to remember and I've just got no like nothing to go off of. Can you come down here, my guy? Please? In my brain, I'm still trying to drag him away, even though I don't need to worry about any of the enemies at all. So dumb. Alright. I'm not gonna risk going to the last one without buffing again. I just feel like Azul is just like he's a false sense of like, yeah, you can do it. You can kill me in the middle of anything, and then one of these times he's just gonna like pop out and be like, haha, JK, you're actually dead. Oh, don't teleport up there. If anything, teleport down here. Alright, I'll get him right here. This is gonna be dumb with all the things around me, but hey. Alright, I'm good. Ooh, it has been a fun time. I also, for some reason, thought I'd be doing this a lot quicker than I did. For whatever reason, I'm just like, oh yeah, I can probably pop in and do these Ubers in like 45 minutes. And then I'm like, here I am. I just don't know how long I've been doing this for now. It's probably been like, let's see. I've been doing this for almost 2 hours now. Awesome. That's fun. It's just turning off your brain and making a dumb mistake every now and then. I feel like that's all Diablo 2 is. It's just like, oh, hey, you're setting out to go do Chaos Sanctuary? Oh, this is how you do it? Alright, cool. Good luck. Turn your brain off. Though it's not, sadly, it's not the kind of turn your brain off where you can just like watch a show while doing it. I find there's not enough downtime in the middle to do that. I kind of wish there was, but then again, if there was that, then it wouldn't be a, it wouldn't be a, I don't think it'd be a good hack and slash game at that. I should probably heal. I'm not going to. Come here, you. Alright. Let's get these out the way. My only hopes right now is I've only got so many because I do want one of each. I don't care what the stats are on them. I just want one of each kind. You could give me a 2020 Amazon and I won't care. Like, as long as I've got enough to finally build a character. Because, like, I really want to go through and I want to make a Necromancer soon. I feel like that's been the one in the back of my mind where I'm just like, I'd love to build this class. I just don't have any gear for them. It's just like, yeah, Necromancer. I'm not gonna bother buffing for Diablo. It's not worth it. Excuse me. It's probably worth buffing, but I just, for whatever reason, I don't feel any danger doing these fights. Oh, I wonder why I don't feel the danger. I got way too much gear. Alright, there's the last one. That's awesome. Still, 18 Sork. I'm surprised I wasn't a little more happy with that, like, now I'm thinking about it. Because, like, when I got it, I was just like, ooh, cool, a torch. I'll go and play Sorcerer for a bit. In reality, I'm like, wow, I rolled almost perfect off the bat. And one of the probably most useful classes in the game. Alright. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm gonna call you Amaro. Sorry, I can't pronounce your first name there. But alright, you have yourself a great day, a great night, wherever you are. Yeah, hope to see you back again soon. That'd be sweet. But yeah, thanks for the chats. I'll try it. It's Gilarm? I'd say that's the only attempt I can give you. I'm terrible with names. See, that's why I don't say names right away, is because I'm terrible with pronunciation. I'm just like, oh yeah. All right. Okay. It's a little tough to ask or like guess the names without because I don't think I've ever met someone with your name before, so I'm like, I'll try it. All right. Uh, yeah. I'll be opening these now though. But if you gotta go, have yourself a great night. Awesome second sorcerer. That's above average, but worse than what I've got. Not bad. Barbarian, awesome. That's one I don't have. Also terrible rolls, but doesn't matter to me. Assassin, absolute trash, but good. One I don't have. Yeah, no, I'm looking at that. That's disappointing right there. 1311. Necromancer, okay, that is awesome actually. I'm really glad I got that one. 1620 Necro. Beautiful. Druid 1410, absolute trash, but awesome to see. What am I missing right now? Two I'm missing right now. Oh, it's Amazon and Paladin. I still don't have a Pally Torch, but I'm sure I'm sure there's one in the last 8. Let's say good luck. Ooh, 1912 Barbarian. I think that's technically worse than the one I have. There's the Amazon. Also completely terrible. 1311. You know what? If I open all these and I don't get a Paladin, I'm gonna be devastated. 1410, I can replace it with the 1416. That's a lot better. 1312 Amazon, also pretty bad. Yeah, it's an upgrade. It is an upgrade. 1310 Assassin, absolutely disgusting. 1310 already have a 1311. It's real fun. 1815 Amazon, also an upgrade. That's fine. Now yeah, it's up here, right? Yeah, 1312 to 1815. That's fine. All right, 6 dupes. So I've got 6 duplicate torches, 6 needed torches. I need a paladin torch here, please. All right. You know what? I'll take that. That's an average paladin torch. But that means I don't have to go hunting for any more torches if I don't want to. I'll probably end up doing it for some upgrades eventually. I'm happy with that though. That's basically what I needed. I'll get this last one open. Hold for the 2020. Nope, 2011, so absolutely bad. Okay, so those torches right there. That was awesome. That's really nice. So I'll go over the ones I got. 1818 Sword Torch, got that a couple days ago. So I've opened a total of 14 torches. I definitely got a few more keys from the other day just because I needed to do a few more runs, but hey, that was awesome. 1818, I think that's the best one right there. Barbarian 1510, needed a barb torch. Assassin 1311, absolutely tragic, terrible. Necromancer torch 1620. That's awesome because I needed a necro torch, and having a 1620 is really nice. This is probably one of my highlights right there. 1416 Druid, not bad. 1815 Amazon, also not bad. Resistance is a little low, but it really doesn't matter, especially with this. Like, resistances don't matter much anymore. And then a 1516 Paladin. This is beautiful because I play Paladin. I've been using my Paladin for so long, and just like getting a 1516 for him, like it's literally just a mid roll, but like that's all I needed. That's all I could ask for. So I got one of each class. And so for over here, for dupes, 1310, they're all just worse than my other ones. 1518, 1912, 1518 Sork. That was close. So no 2020s. We did hit one for a 20. And that was on a Sork Torch, but it's terrible resistances. So how many did we roll? 1, 2... I think that's 3 Amazons. Yeah, right. That's 3 Amazons, 3 Sorcerers, 2 Assassins, 2 Barbarians, 2 Druids. I think... Yeah, no. That is enough. I rolled enough torches. Screw it. I'm seeing this now. I'm seeing, like, all these torches, and I'm super happy because I know each of them... were they all above average? This one's below average. Barbarian. Assassin. I think Druid? No, I'd call that average. So just Barbarian and Assassin were under average. That's fine. That's great. Hell yeah, I'm really happy with that. Overall, successful torch opening. And with that, I'm done for the night. I'm a little too tired. I'm just gonna save this. I'm gonna cut it down, and I'm just gonna post a quick video on torch openings. 13 torch rolls. What can I get? Whatever. Might as well. That was fun. Overall, good time, good experience. I'd say it's at least an 8 out of 10. Would do again. All right. But for everyone still tuning into the stream, I want to say thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed talking to you guys, getting some stuff off of my mind. As usual, I'm just using this to talk and rant and, whatever. Might as well ramble everything off of my mind. It's a real chore to just hold on to sometimes. I might try and use streaming as more of an outlet for that, just to voice my, mind a bit more, because honestly, sometimes I just need to talk it out, get it all out of my mind, because sometimes it weighs on my mind for way too long. But yeah, it's my first stream of 2023. I almost said 2022. 2023. I think I wrote my dates wrong on my papers yesterday. Whoops. But yeah. No, I hope everyone has a great day, a great night. Hope you enjoyed the stream whenever you're watching, wherever you're watching. I really do enjoy streaming, and it's a nice little, I don't know, it feels good to actually have somewhere to talk and voice just what's on my mind without having to worry about anything and without having to worry about the gameplay. But yeah, it feels really nice to just talk it out sometimes. But yeah, again, thank you so much. Again, it was fun. I enjoyed doing the Ubers, even though I'm terrible at them. Yeah, have yourselves a great day, a great night. I'm gonna quit rambling here, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Ciao.